Hit him with the chlamydia for the eardrums.
No, but it's all about relationship building. And I remember when I first started my business, you know, Mike, I'm so grateful for Mike because Mike has been through that process with me. You know, it was no judgment. He wasn't criticizing. You know, it was like he would come out to the events, support the events and stuff like that, even from the beginning. So, you know, it's paying it forward. Yeah. Right?
And you know what? That's the one thing, and this is going to touch on something we've been dealing with a little bit this week. Yeah. But the one thing that I find funny is the thing that makes Mike so great is actually what people try to find a way to hate him for.
Which I think is totally wrong. If someone has a blessing, I think they should embrace that, you know?
Exactly. Well, the thing is, you'll get what I'm talking about. Right, you'll get what I'm talking about is the fact that you are one of those dudes. There's no judgment. Like me and you had each other on Facebook, I think, for like 2 years before I actually met you out front of fucking whatever that venue was where you were with Kareem. And we literally talking Wu-Tang. And I was like, oh shit, you're Mike. You're like, yo, what's up, right? But like never no judgment. I was probably wearing like a pink bandana and like, you know what I mean? Like I was kind of looking nuts. No judgment, no nothing, you know what I mean? We just chopped it up, shot the shit. I don't even think we really kicked it again after until I got the podcast idea, and you were the next dude I had in mind. I was like, me and Dustin talked about it, and I was like, we need someone else. And I kind of scoured the internet for a couple weeks, and I was like, I think Mike would be the best fit if he'd be game. So I think I even got Dustin to ask you because me and you didn't know each other that well, which just goes back to what I said. I don't just ask people for shit, you know what I mean? Awesome. I have to build a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
But it's just like you are one of those dudes. Like you do go out to shows and stuff. Like I seen like you just went out to Alicia Cinnamon's one show like last week, and she was like thanking you online, like thanks for coming out, you know, supporting. And every day I see this dude sharing local artist shit. But I've seen 2 people come at him this week, mad at him because he doesn't do anything for the scene or he doesn't support. You know what I mean? And it's like that's actually all he does.
For the most part.
You don't sit here and post content to try to get followers and views or likes. You DJ shows, and everyone you think is dope, you post videos of them performing.
So can I be really real about something?
Yeah.
So when somebody's coming at somebody and like they're accusatory or they're being disrespectful or mean, it's just a reflection of themselves and how they feel. It has nothing to do with the person. If you're hating on somebody just because they're doing great things, then you need to go and look in the mirror and look at yourself.
Exactly. And you know what? I wasn't going to take it here, but let's just put it out on the air because he took his 2 strikes. But that's exactly fucking Froze's, man.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I mean? He jumped out of pocket on your post. What records have you broken? All this shit. Trying to come at me and my company. And I'm like, and that's exactly my response. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, this is all a reflection of self. You know what I mean? Don't hate on my grind for your lack of motivation. You know what I mean? That ain't my fault. So you don't agree with the name of my company, but you can't be mad at what we're doing.
You're doing your own thing, and kudos to you for even staying positive, staying focused. You know, people are going to hate you. Blessings are going to come.
That's exactly it. You just got to work. You got to put in the effort and just keep doing your thing. You know what I mean?
See, if I told you all the haters that I have and the shit that people do to me behind the scenes, you would actually vomit.
And it makes you lose faith in people over time, though, right?
And that's what I was talking about in the beginning, where I was like, you know, you just get bitter, you get angry, you know, but then it's like, okay, why am I hating myself? Because you hate me, so.
And all they really do is hate themselves. They don't actually hate you. You're a scapegoat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it all is. Same shit with Mike and the same 2 people who came at me this week. It's like, there is literally no issue except for something you've created yourself.
But you want to hear something more funny? Okay, so within my progress, within what I'm doing and stuff like that, I've been invited to go to Cleveland. I've been invited to go. I just got reached out to, by Big Money in Hollywood. So shout out to Big Money. I know you're on my Facebook.
Make some noise.
And you know, like. Where I was going with that is that, you know, people are opening doors for me. I'm opening the doors for myself.
Yeah.
But you know, when these people hate on you and they want to see you do poorly, they're the first people to drop your name when they want something.
Yeah.
When they see you doing well, right?
Hey, what's up?
No, not like that.
They're speaking to other people.
Yeah, they're talking about, oh, yeah, did you hear about what so-and-so is doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a part of that. They're not a part of that because, I now have a membership. So next time you drop my name, you have to show a card that says the next music generation.
Hey.
Straight up.
Because you know what it is? And it kind of goes back to what you're saying about look in the mirror as well. But exactly like what you're just saying is like people who want to hop on after you're doing something even though they were hating. Exactly what it is. It's all just clout chasing, and that's exactly what it is. Yeah. They have nothing to present or bring to the table. They're not a creator in any way, whether it be musically, whether it be behind the scenes, whether it be the intellectual putting the plan together, marketing, helping make the connections. All that stuff is still content creation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because without all the inner workings, content creators don't exist.
Right.
Without YouTube, content creators don't exist in this world, except through a different medium that they had to go through, like Viacom and shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But all the inner workings behind the scene have something to do with the content that's created and that catches and all the, bells and whistles in between it. And, people who hate, they just don't have anything to bring to the table. Yeah. So they clout chase. They'll post pictures that they took with celebrities 5-6 years ago. Frozes. You know what I mean? Do anything to attach themselves to something else. Like, attach themselves to someone else's brand because they're not making their own brand. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Frozes, I'm sorry, bro. I might not have broken any records that went big, but you know what I did? I built my own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm not living off someone else's. Sorry. And shout outs to Gary. But anyways. It hit a nerve of something that just happened this week, so I said, let's address it.
Sometimes you just got to be real.
So when are we going to bring him on the show so he can address his?
He's welcome.
Okay,
so not like it's beef.
This is okay. So
it's just my response.
So Frozes, we're gonna probably get you on the show sometime soon, so we can hash this out.
We can talk, man. My cat won't be here.
Oh Lord.
He's scared of cats.
Oh God.
Anyways, yo, man, I was nice. I went a whole year on this podcast, never mentioned
He might think a cat's in there. Like, that looks like one of those cat things.
I never mentioned a thing until he came out asking for it a couple days ago. Wow. And so now I will speak. I'm very nice like that. Like, I tend not to, People ruffle my feathers, I just let it be. Yeah. And we've had people on the show who have ruffled my feathers, and we've left away being friends.
On the show? They didn't ruffle the feathers on the show.
Not on the show.
Yeah.
Prior.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, they can come up, whatever.
All right. So we're looking forward to this Frozes.
Yeah, Frozes, you're welcome up.
That's awesome. That's
everything in life is a misunderstanding, generally. Yeah. Someone takes something the wrong way, and then something escalates out of it. Yeah. And that's why I pay it no attention. Yeah. But, I gave you one chance. You did some public shit. I was like, whatever. Second time, I'm like, all right, now I'm going to say something. Yeah. Now I'll speak my mind. Yeah. I'm not just going to sit here and be an asshole or a bully or, Either way, that's what the group chat's for.
Oh, no, okay. You guys want to talk about that stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, get into it.
Let me tell you about a city event because I'm very much involved in them all. If we can go into the whole politics side of things.
100%.
So I'm connected with some people within the city, and I got connected into the community environment. And there was a place in Scarborough when I went out, and I was just kind of doing my own thing, and then I seen some people that I was working with from before. They're all friends with me when I'm paying the bills. Yeah. But then they don't, then they're like snitching and telling people in the city not
to work with
just shut me down. Yeah. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how could you do that? That's some shady shit. Yeah. You feel me? So,
they say your biggest haters or your biggest enemies are the people closest to you a lot of times.
Yeah, but and that it comes back to our conversation about, building relationships, So you see someone supporting you and spending money and helping you fulfill your dream. Why are you going to go and do something like that behind someone's back, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Especially, when you invest in someone, you put that into it.
Yeah.
I don't understand people, to be honest with you. Like,